So I wanted to talk a little bit about curses. Someone recently had mentioned that they had a curse put on them when they were a baby and that they learned about it when they were a young child. This person is an adult and they've lived their entire life with the idea that they've had a curse put over them. Children, especially under the age of 7, have no ability to understand the abstract. Everything that you tell them is concrete. If you tell them that the moon is made out of cheese, they believe that the moon is made out of cheese because they cannot understand the abstract. Okay? We come into this world with the ability to love completely and not be afraid. So we have complete faith, and the very first people we have faith in is our caretakers. Okay? When I was 7, I was told that I was psychic by an aunt in the family. Okay? And my mother and my grandmother. I come from a family of psychics who are all on that side. Okay? But I was identified as it. And so I was raised under the identification that I would be psychic like them. So I had this impression about who I was. I had this impression that I had no limitations because I was raised to think this way. Okay? I think in the same aspect, if you were raised to think that you were cursed, that someone had placed a curse upon you when you were a little baby, you would be raised up with that as an impression of a limitation, something that limited you. We are all born with love. Maybe some of us aren't born because of love. I know that there exist people out there who are the result of a rape. Okay. But from the time that we're conceived, we create our entire being. We create who we are when we were in the womb. Okay, every cell of the body we designed. Our eye color, how long our fingers grew, how many goosebumps we had. We decided it. In that same energy of creation, we create new cells our entire life. So we replace all of the original cells that we were born with new ones our entire life. This is because we constantly change. We have the ability to constantly change and renew who we are. We're sovereign beings. The truth is, I'm not a special person. I'm simply a sovereign being. It's not because I was born psychic either. It's not because I didn't have a curse over my head. A person with a curse over their head is a sovereign being. Okay? They may not realize it, but they are. Okay? The person who said the words trying to curse someone is not aware that they are also a sovereign being. Okay? Love cannot be muted out. It can be covered, but it can never be removed. Love is creation energy. It can be covered with a lot of dirt, a lot of hurt, mud, guilt, shame. But it can never be muted out. Okay? Nothing happens to us. We have to literally allow everything to happen to us. And anything that happens to us does not cross out, mute out, depowerize love. Okay? I was raped when I was 4. Okay? By a great uncle. I was raped when I was 9. I was raped when I was 14. Okay? Grew up, married a very abusive man, stayed with him for 17 years with a lot of children. lost all of my children when we divorced. His ending act of the marriage being trying to strangle me to death, and he won the kids in the court case, even though I had no criminal background, nothing. Okay. I was reunited with the love of my life 6 years ago, and it was a magical 6 years. And then he died 3 months ago. Okay. All of those things I listed were heart stopping, soul breaking things. Okay. But they do not stop love. Okay. Those were things that I can learn from. And I always learn the ability to love more deeply, to not be afraid of love. Because the less that we are afraid of love, the more creation energy that we make, that we have control of, that we are aware of. Okay? Law of attraction is not manipulation. Manipulation is about right here. Law of attraction is way up here. Okay? And being a sovereign being is going to be higher than that. It literally has no top. Okay? As far as my love with Adam, I know that I will see him again. I see him all the time anyway. Because the veil is broken. And that's wonderful. Defuse the idea that someone has power over you. They're lies to try to make you pay the price for whatever emotion that they're feeling. Curses have attachments. People say the words to try to make curses because either they feel angry, they feel afraid, or they're jealous. A baby is created out of love, no matter the circumstances. Okay? Thanks.